Number 6, loudly, I will definitely use the power of ego to gain entryway to amazing and extraordinary people. One more time. I will definitely use the power of ego to gain entryway to amazing and extraordinary people. High five with energy, please. Yay! I realize that I love it when someone thinks I have a particularly unique slant on something and they want my advice. I love giving advice. And I'm always interested afterwards to find out how my advice worked for someone. Therefore, I will turn this understanding of myself around and assume that others feel the same way. So my job is to find ways to tap into the wisdom and expertise of others by having them feel that they are the only person on the planet that can answer my questions adequately. So this next principle is call me expert and I'll open my door. And that will be my tactic to tap the top. So in other words, look, I'll give you another quick example. A client of mine was a VP of marketing for Epson. You know, they made the printers and everything. And when I met him, he had been consulting for about a year after leaving Epson. And as consultants, what they would do is, you know, he and his partners would call the companies, try to find out where their pain is, where they could come in and, you know, solve their pain, right? That's the job of a consultant. Let's say they put out 100 calls in a week. Maybe they would only get 5 calls back. Why? What was it apparent that they were looking for? They're calling these CEOs, what were they looking for? They're looking for a job, right? They're looking for a job, whether it's consulting or whether it's, you know, they were looking for a job. So they didn't get any response back on these calls. So he got this whole idea of the back door, and he went to his partners, he says, we're going to do this differently now. We're going to start writing articles for tech magazines about new products that are coming out. And we're going to go interview CEOs to find out their opinions and trends in the industry and, you know, find out what they think about these things. So then they put out 100 calls and they get like 90 calls back. Why?
Look for expertise.
Look, who has an ego? Everybody, right? CEOs have an ego. And they know free advertising too, right? Call me expert, come on in, right? Now again, it can't be a trick though, okay? They did write articles for these publications. They would go in, they'd interview these CEOs, but inevitably what would happen at the end of the interview is the CEO would say, well, why do y'all do this? Why are you writing these articles? Well, we're a consulting firm kind of at the bleeding edge of this industry, and we like to meet with experts such as yourself to really bring the best ideas together, and we feel we kind of owe it to the industry to kind of put this information out. Oh, really? Well, maybe, you know, we should talk about some of the problems we've got going on here. Notice, very different approach, right, than knocking on the door saying I need a job. You know, call me expert, I'll open my door. Make me feel like I'm the only person on the planet that can answer the questions you have, and I'll talk to you. I'll give you 5 minutes. Now, if you're smart, and all of my clients do this, they only ask for 5 to 10 minutes, they never leave in less than an hour. Because there's a way you manage that meeting when you have it. And they're glad you came in. Because again, you appeal to human psychology.